Days of Our Lives recap for Wednesday, October 2nd. Fans can expect high drama and intense confrontations as relationships continue to unravel and secrets are threatened. Holly Jonas finds herself in a heated showdown with Sophia Choi. The two women, once best friends, are now embroiled in a bitter conflict over Tate Black. Tate, a shared connection between them, has become the source of their rivalry and the catalyst for this emotional confrontation. Tensions have been simmering for a while, but on Wednesday's episode, things will finally boil over. Sophia, with her sharp tongue and confident demeanor, pushes Holly to the edge by flaunting her supposed control over Tate. Holly has tried to keep her cool, but when Sophia brazenly implies that Tate is hers for the taking, even suggesting that they'll end up in bed together, Holly can't hold back her fury any longer. The final straw comes when Sophia crosses that line, and Holly, unable to restrain herself, delivers a hard slap to Sophia's face. The slap echoes through the room, symbolizing not just a physical reaction, but the breakdown of their former friendship. The slap isn't just about Sophia's words, it's about the months of tension, jealousy, and betrayal bubbling to the surface. This confrontation is just the beginning of a much larger war brewing between the two women. And it seems Tate is about to find himself in the center of a messy and destructive love triangle. Fans should brace themselves for more drama as the battle over Tate intensifies in the coming episodes. Meanwhile, Sarah Horton finds herself backed into a corner. Fiona Cook, a character known for her sharp instincts, confronts Sarah about lying to the police. Sarah, who initially claimed that Brady Black was driving the night of the accident, is starting to crumble under the pressure. She doesn't actually remember seeing Brady behind the wheel, but in her mind, lying to protect him seems like the only way to ensure his safety. Brady is in grave danger, not just from the law, but also from Xander Cook, who is hell-bent on getting his revenge. Xander believes Brady is responsible for a slew of wrongs, including the paralyzing of Sarah in a car accident. To Sarah, the only way to protect Brady from Xander's wrath is to keep him behind bars, where he's ironically safer. It's a twisted sense of justice, but Sarah is convinced that this lie is the only way to keep both Brady and Xander out of further trouble. Despite Fiona's pleas for Sarah to reconsider and come clean, Sarah refuses to listen. She's determined to stick to her story, convinced that this secret is the only way to protect the people she cares about. Spoilers reveal that Sarah will push Fiona to stay silent, but the situation takes a dark turn when Eric overhears part of their conversation. Eric's presence adds another layer of complexity, as he now holds a piece of the puzzle that could unravel everything. As for Brady, he has resigned himself to his fate. Still reeling from the guilt of believing he was responsible for paralyzing Sarah, he feels that prison is where he belongs. In his mind, being locked up is the only way to atone for his sins. That's why, when Kristen DeMera visits him at the Salem Police Department and offers to help clear his name, Brady shuts her down immediately. He's made peace with the idea of serving time, believing it's the price he has to pay for what he's done. However, Kristen isn't someone who gives up easily. Spoilers hint that her scheme may involve the notorious Dr. Wilhelm Rolf, known for his morally questionable methods. Kristen is willing to go to extreme lengths to protect Brady, even if it means resorting to drastic measures that could have unforeseen consequences. Elsewhere in Salem, Xander Cook finds himself in yet another confrontation, this time with Eric Brady. Eric, always the moral compass, starts questioning Xander's motives for visiting Brady's house that night. Xander's frustration grows as Eric's probing questions hit too close to home. Eric's suspicions that Xander intended to harm Brady aren't unfounded, but without concrete proof, Eric is left grasping at straws. Xander's anger reaches a boiling point as he's reminded of the twisted truth. It wasn't Brady who stabbed Sarah and left her for dead, it was Fiona. Yet Xander continues to hold Brady responsible, blinded by his desire for vengeance. As Eric continues to dig for answers, the tension between the two men escalates, with Xander growing increasingly agitated by the accusations that seem to follow him everywhere.